person. And I don't have any desire to sit here and talk about people like that. Like, if I'm in the same room as that person, you know, I'll just say it to their face. But I'm not going to sit here and sit on my live to tell you what I think about another grown-ass person. You know, like, there are things people say that I feel like need to be addressed. But ultimately, I'm just not interested in that type of discourse. I'm a 40-year-old woman, like, and I think we have become so wildly obsessed with, like, celebrity culture and who likes who and who don't like who, and it's beyond my scope of comprehension why it would matter to you if these two people you don't know like each other, you know. And there's another thing about, like, do you support this person's politics? You know, do you support this person's, you know, the way that they are in values, like things like that. I get it. But yeah, you ain't never going to catch me right here like, well, let me tell you what I think about so-and-so. The fuck? So for what? Nah, I'm good. Also, you know, this internet be just clowning and really trying to, like, set people up. So I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Anywho, okay. Questions. How are the animals doing with the move? Well, so for those who don't know, I just moved. It's my first time. Oh, why'd they put these in here? These go in the other closet. This is my first time owning a home, and I moved, and my animals are actually doing really well. But you know, we're actually, like, replacing part of the floor. And so when you're doing that, like, you can't have the cats running up and down and all that. So it's kind of a little annoying right now because the animals can't really, like, roam like they want to. And, like, you know, Jordy, you know, that nigga, he doing all types of foolishness. So it's definitely on 10 million. Someone asked how was the first time homeowner experience. I will explain that on my next podcast special. I mean, not podcast special, but on my next podcast episode, because it's intense. It's intense, and it requires, like, a full explanation. Hold on, I want to get another box of shoes. Okay. Next question. These are weird questions. Okay, so someone asked if I'm an organized mover. So normally I am an organized mover. This go round, I did something different, and we used a service that packed for us because I just didn't have the energy or the time, really, to pack. So we used a service. I would say that normally, yes, I am an organized mover, because I want ease when I arrive. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to, like, have to figure shit out. I want to get there and be like, okay, oh, look what I found! My jersey from the All-Star game! I want to get there and be able to, like, boop, 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 put things away. But, you know, because we're in a fucking pandemic, everything is on back order. So, like, we weren't even able to get, like, our bookshelves and all that type of shit because everything is on back order. And so it's been kind of annoying because normally the way I would move is I would. And I'm in a closet, so the connection is funny style because, you know, that's just how it be. But, so yeah, so that's my story on that. I don't even think I should be on live right now because I'm so hungry. And someone asked, what am I reading? I am reading the new Yagyasa book. I know I'm butchering how to pronounce her name. I need to learn the proper pronunciation of her name. She's the author of Homegoing. And for some reason, I can never remember like the name of the book I'm reading at the time. Transcendent Kingdom, I believe is the name of the book. Transcendent Kingdom. And so I'm in the middle of reading that. And I'm a very slow reader. So I have not completed the book. Someone asked me Nike or Adidas. Whichever one looks right. Neither of them are paying me to wear their clothes. So it's whichever one I feel like wearing. And I know some people lose their minds when I say this, but sometimes I might feel like wearing both. How about that? When did you realize it was time to buy the house? I just had always had in my mind like an understanding that I didn't want to live in a rental longer than 3 years. And I had just kind of decided that. Like it wasn't really like there wasn't necessarily like a reason. I just was like, this is my goal system. And I really do that because when I do that, it keeps me, I hold myself accountable and I stick with it. And I was actually going to bounce a year ago, but then I had a breakdown and I was like, don't worry about trying to find a house right now. Like, just worry about putting yourself back together. So I focused on that, and that became my primary, like, focus. Yo, when I tell you I'm moving through these shoes right now, Y'all are helping me. Yeah, buddy. Putting all these shoes away, and then I'm going to be done with putting the shoes away. I still have many other things to do. I don't think I'm going to be fully moved into this house for like, I want to say it's probably going to take like 2 more months. Like for real. And as a Cancer, all my Cancers out there know that that is like very difficult. Very difficult. Like the idea of not being settled in our shell for 2 months. It is death-defying. Nonetheless, it will happen. Okay, I'm sorry. What else is happening on here? Someone said that's like forever. I know. And then someone else said that's quick. You see? I'm reading. Any tips on buying and saving for your first house? You know what? My biggest tip is for folks, make sure that your documents are in order. And when I say your documents, I mean make sure that your tax returns are all up to date and filed. Make sure that your bank account statements are all in order and able to be acquired, you know, and really try to and make sure that, of course, make sure your credit is together. And also, okay, wait, I just have to stop because someone said as a Virgo, they'll be done in 1 week or a few days. Baby, no. The problem is that if you don't have the furniture that you need to put... Okay, so that's a contractor that just got here, so I'm going to have to go. But I'll be back. And, but I was going to say, that's the problem. The problem is that because of the back order and the delay on deliveries, you're not able to, like, move in the way that you normally would move in. So shit just has to, like, wait until the cabinet that it's supposed to come in arrives. Shit is supposed to, like, wait until, you know, the couch that's supposed to, like, be in that room arrives. And so, and we're also, like, doing some work on the house. So that's the other thing, too. It's, like, because you can't have the shit that's supposed to be in the room that you're working on while they're working on the room. So, you know, I'm just woo-sawing through it all. Just woo-sawing through it all. My favorite movie is Coming to America. All right, I'll be right back. Bye.